There is a secret most people never discover. A secret that changes the way you see every smile, every compliment, every friendship, every act of kindness. Because beneath what people say, there is what they want. And beneath what they want, there is who they truly are. Most people spend years trying to understand others. The wise learn to see them in minutes. Nietzsche understood something terrifying about human nature. People rarely reveal themselves through their words. They reveal themselves through their contradictions, their envy, their fears, their hidden desires. And once you understand these psychological truths, you can never look at people the same way again. You will begin to see behind the masks, behind the performance, behind the carefully constructed image every person shows to the world. Because the greatest deception is not what people hide from you, it is what they hide from themselves. Tonight, we explore 18 psychological truths inspired by Nietzsche's darkest insights into human nature. Some will make you uncomfortable, some may expose people around you, and a few may expose you. Listen carefully, because by the end of this video, you will possess a lens that reveals human beings exactly as they are, not as they pretend to be, not as society labels them, but as they truly are. The pain. Most suffering comes from one mistake: trusting appearances. You trusted the friend who secretly competed with you, the partner who smiled while resentment grew inside them, the colleague who applauded your success while hoping for your failure. You believed words, but human beings are not driven by words. They are driven by forces hidden beneath consciousness. And this is why so many people feel betrayed. Not because people suddenly change, but because they finally reveal who they have always been. The tragedy is that the signs were there from the beginning. You simply didn't know how to read them. Nietzsche believed that humans are masters of self-deception. We create stories about ourselves. We create identities. We create moral masks, not to fool others, but to escape uncomfortable truths. And if people lie to themselves every day, why would you expect complete honesty from them? The first step towards understanding others is accepting a difficult reality. Most people do not know themselves. Truth number 1. Watch what people envy. The fastest way to understand someone is not to listen to their ambitions. Watch their envy. People reveal their deepest desires through jealousy. The person constantly attacking successful people often dreams of becoming one. The person constantly attacking confidence secretly longs for it. The person mocking ambition may be suffering from their own lack of courage. Envy is desire wearing a disguise. Most people will never admit what they truly want, but their jealousy confesses everything. Whenever someone becomes emotionally triggered by another person's success, pay attention. You are witnessing their hidden hunger. Truth number 2. People reveal themselves under pressure. Anyone can appear kind when life is easy. Anyone can appear calm when nothing is threatened. Character is not revealed during comfort. Character is revealed during loss. Pressure destroys performance and exposes truth. When people lose status, lose money, lose control, their masks begin to crack. The Stoics understood this centuries ago. Adversity is not merely an obstacle, it is a mirror. The same applies to everyone you meet. Never judge people by their best moments. Observe them during difficulty. That is where reality lives. Truth number 3. Everyone worships something. Some worship money. Some worship approval. Some worship power. Some worship pleasure. Everyone serves something, even those who claim complete independence. The question is not whether a person worships. The question is what they worship. Find that answer and you can predict much of their behavior. Because people sacrifice for what they worship. They lie for it, fight for it, destroy relationships for it, even destroy themselves for it. The object of worship becomes the compass of their life. Find the compass, find the person. Truth number 4. People speak most about what they lack. Notice something strange. The person constantly talking about loyalty. The person constantly talking about honesty. The person constantly talking about kindness. Sometimes they possess those qualities, but often they are desperately trying to convince themselves. Human beings project their inner conflicts into the world. We speak loudly about what feels uncertain within us. A man secure in his strength rarely announces it. A truly confident person rarely needs validation. The loudest declarations often conceal the deepest insecurities. Listen carefully. What people repeatedly advertise may reveal what they fear losing. Truth number 5. Fear controls more people than desire. Most people do not move toward what they want. They move away from what they fear. Fear of rejection, fear of embarrassment, fear of failure, fear of judgment. Fear creates invisible prisons, and most prisoners never realize they are trapped. This is why courage is so rare, because courage requires acting despite fear. The majority prefer safety, even if safety slowly kills their dreams. Observe what someone avoids. You will often learn more than by observing what they pursue. Truth number 6. People test your strength constantly. Not always consciously, but constantly. Human beings are natural evaluators. They study boundaries, reactions, emotional stability, weaknesses. Every interaction contains hidden tests. Can this person be manipulated? Can this person be pressured? Can this person be controlled? The strongest individuals pass these tests without aggression. They remain calm, grounded, unshaken, and that calmness communicates power more effectively than force ever could. Truth number 7. The need for approval creates slaves. Nietzsche warned against becoming dependent on the opinions of the crowd, because the crowd rewards obedience, not authenticity. The moment your happiness depends on approval, your freedom disappears. People begin editing themselves, shrinking themselves, performing for acceptance. But the price is enormous. You lose your identity. The strongest people are willing to stand alone, not because they hate others, but because they refuse to betray themselves. And that inner independence is visible. People can sense it, even when no words are spoken. Truth number 8. People tell you who they are, again and again. Most simply ignore it. Someone tells you they are selfish, believe them. Someone tells you they hold grudges, believe them. Someone tells you they enjoy manipulation, believe them. People often confess their nature disguised as jokes, disguised as stories, disguised as casual comments. The truth slips out. The question is whether you are paying attention. The transformation. Now something begins to change. You stop being surprised by people. You stop being emotionally controlled by appearances. You stop confusing confidence with competence, charm with character, popularity with wisdom. You begin seeing patterns, motives, emotional wounds, hidden fears. And the more clearly you see others, the more clearly you see yourself. Because every psychological truth is a mirror. Every observation points inward. The journey was never only about understanding people, it was about understanding human nature, including your own. Final message. Perhaps the greatest lesson Nietzsche leaves us with is this: human beings wear masks because truth is frightening. The truth about their fears, their desires, their weaknesses, their contradictions. But there is tremendous power in seeing clearly, not cynically, not bitterly, clearly. To see reality without illusion, to understand people without becoming manipulated by them, to remain compassionate without becoming naive, to remain strong without becoming cruel. Most people spend their lives asleep, reacting, following, seeking approval, running from themselves. But you do not have to. Observe, think, question, study human nature, and above all, master your own. Because the person who understands others is intelligent, but the person who understands himself becomes unstoppable. And once you learn to read people, the most important person you will ever read is the one staring back at you in the mirror. Truth number 9. The way people treat the powerless reveals their true character. Most people are polite to those above them. That requires no virtue. The real test is how they treat those who can do nothing for them. The waiter, the janitor, the stranger, the employee who cannot fight back. Watch carefully, because status often creates an illusion of kindness. But when there is nothing to gain, the mask begins to slip. Nietzsche understood that morality often changes when incentives disappear. Many people are not good, they are merely supervised. The truly noble person remains respectful even when nobody is watching, because character is not a performance, it is a habit. Truth number 11. Every person has a price. This truth makes people uncomfortable, but discomfort does not make it false. Everyone believes they are incorruptible until the right temptation appears. For some, it is money. For others, status, recognition, love, power, security. Every human being possesses a weakness capable of clouding judgment. The wise do not assume they are immune. They identify their vulnerabilities before those vulnerabilities identify them. Self-awareness is protection. Arrogance is exposure. The most dangerous person is not the one who knows his weakness. It is the one convinced he has none. Truth number 12. People follow emotions and justify with logic. Most decisions are emotional. The logic comes later. People buy emotionally, vote emotionally, love emotionally, hate emotionally, then construct intellectual explanations afterward. This is why arguments often fail. You are attacking logic while the decision was made by emotion. If you wish to understand behavior, follow feelings, not explanations. Explanations are often public relations departments for emotional decisions already made. Truth number 14. The crowd fears individuality. The crowd loves conformity because conformity feels safe, predictable, comfortable. A person who thinks independently creates discomfort, not because they are wrong, but because they remind others of their own submission.
History repeats the pattern endlessly. The crowd mocks first, then resists, then imitates. Many of the people celebrated today would have been rejected in their own time. Remember that. The crowd is often confident, but confidence is not proof of truth. Truth number 15. Silence reveals more than speech. Most people are terrified of silence, so they fill it with explanations, excuses, nervous words, unnecessary details. The strongest observers understand something powerful. When people speak freely, they reveal information. When people become uncomfortable, they reveal even more. Silence is a psychological spotlight. It creates pressure, and pressure creates disclosure. Sometimes the most intelligent thing you can say is nothing. Then watch.
Truth number 15. People show you their future through their habits. Everyone wants to be judged by intentions. Life judges by habits. A person's future is hidden inside their daily behavior, not their dreams, not their promises, not their potential. Potential means nothing without discipline. Look at habits. A habit repeated for years becomes destiny. Small actions become character. Character becomes fate. The future is rarely mysterious. Most people are building it every day, whether they realize it or not. Truth number 16. Resentment destroys more lives than failure. Failure hurts, but resentment poisons. Many people never recover from comparison. Someone succeeded. Someone became richer, stronger, more respected. And instead of learning, they become bitter. Bitterness feels powerful, but it is weakness disguised as strength. It traps people in permanent victimhood. Nietzsche warned repeatedly about resentment, because resentment turns attention outward. Growth requires attention inward. The moment you stop obsessing over others, your power returns. Truth number 18. People crave certainty more than truth. Truth is often uncomfortable, complicated, nuanced. Certainty feels better, even when it is false. This is why people cling to beliefs, groups, ideologies, narratives. Not because they are always correct, but because uncertainty is frightening. The human mind prefers a comforting lie over a disturbing truth. The rare individual develops a different strength, the ability to live without immediate answers, to tolerate uncertainty, to remain calm inside ambiguity. That is intellectual courage, and it is extraordinarily rare. The greatest battle is against yourself. After all these observations, all these psychological truths, all these insights into human behavior, one truth remains above all others. You are not fighting other people, not really. The ultimate battle is internal, against your fear, your excuses, your impulses, your addictions, your need for approval, your desire for comfort. Most people spend their lives trying to conquer the world while remaining defeated by themselves. The strongest man is not the one who dominates others. It is the one who dominates his own mind, the one who remains calm when chaos arrives, disciplined when temptation appears, focused when distractions multiply, fearless when uncertainty grows. That person becomes dangerous. Not dangerous to society, dangerous to limitations, dangerous to mediocrity, dangerous to every obstacle standing between them and their potential. Now imagine walking through life with these truths permanently engraved into your mind. You enter a room and immediately notice who seeks validation, who seeks power, who hides insecurity behind arrogance, who disguises fear as aggression, who wears confidence, and who possesses it. Suddenly, the world changes. Not because people changed, because your vision changed.
The illusion disappears, the performance disappears, the masks become transparent. But here's the final paradox. The purpose of understanding people is not to judge them, it is to understand them. Because once you truly understand human nature, you begin to see that everyone is fighting invisible battles. Everyone carries wounds, everyone hides fears, everyone struggles against something. The arrogant fear weakness, the angry fear powerlessness, the controlling fear uncertainty, the attention seeker fears invisibility. And beneath all these masks lies the same fragile human condition. This realization creates something extraordinary, not weakness, wisdom. Because wisdom sees clearly without becoming cruel, strong without becoming cold, aware without becoming paranoid. The awakened person understands human darkness, yet chooses mastery over cynicism, compassion over hatred, discipline over impulse, truth over comfort. And that is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. The ordinary person reacts. The extraordinary person observes. The ordinary person blames. The extraordinary person reflects. The ordinary person follows the crowd. The extraordinary person follows reality. Years from now, most people you meet will still be trapped inside unconscious patterns, still searching for approval, still controlled by fear, still wearing masks they have forgotten they are wearing. But you no longer have to live that way. Because once you learn to read people, you stop being controlled by them. Once you understand human nature, you stop being surprised by it. And once you master yourself, you become something incredibly rare. A person who cannot easily be manipulated, cannot easily be intimidated, cannot easily be broken. Nietzsche's deepest lesson was never about power over others. It was about power over yourself. And that power begins the moment you stop asking, "How do I control people?" and start asking, "How do I master my own mind?" Because the greatest secret hidden within all 18 truths is this: the more deeply you understand yourself, the clearer you understand everyone else. And the day you truly understand both is the day your life changes forever.